Hey everyone, welcome back to Whiskey Blooded. My name is Dave. I do the whiskey reviews here for Whiskey Blooded. I'm not going to lie, it's kind of weird to see you guys on a Thursday since normally we do our weekly Whiskey Wednesday reviews and I couldn't do one last night. So it's a little weird to see you guys on a Thursday, but I'm glad to see you guys because I have a review today that you guys have all been requesting. Actually, a lot of you have been requesting, which is this little guy. Wild Turkey Rare Breed. It's a barrel-proof wild turkey product. Today I'll be reviewing, there's two versions. This is the 108.2 proof, the older version. They also have a 112 proof, which is the new version. So if you go out and look for it, you'll probably find the 112. I saw both of them next to each other at the party store today. The 108.2, more people seem to like than the 112, but a lot of people still really like the 112. So it's not like one's bad and one's good. They're both good. More people just lean towards this 108.2 proof. I paid $37 or $38 for this, can't remember, 38, let's say. $38 for this Wild Turkey Rare Breed. And what do I think about it? We'll get into that in a minute, but the bottle, it's kind of neat. It kind of sucks too, but it's kind of neat. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Wild Turkey bottles. This is just, you know, it's okay. It's neat. It's just not a great bottle, but that's fine. It's not about the bottle. It's about the stuff inside. So I poured myself some here. Let's get into our normal thing where we're going to nose it, or color it, nose it, taste it, overall score, final thoughts. So here's the color. So here we've got this nice amber copper color. On a scale of like a 1 out of 10, 10 being the darkest, I'd put this around a 6. Around a 6. So the nose though, so brand new bottle, I'm going to move this. And I've been moving, you know, a couple of these in the videos. You'll see me do that, especially when I'm opening a new bottle. And everyone's different about how they drink whiskey. Because I do something on my video doesn't mean you have to do it. Doesn't mean it's even right. I just do it. I noticed that when I move this around a little bit on a newer bottle or a flat tasting whiskey, that it seems to open something up. You know, put some air through it, it seems to open up. Or the other thing is like if I have a bottle like this Rare Breed, and I've opened it, but not, you know, then put the cork back on it and put it on my shelf, if I let it sit there for like a month or two, maybe even longer than that, then it starts to open up naturally on its own. Even though there's not a ton of air getting in, or should be really much air at all getting in, there's some that just naturally gets in, and I think it starts to open it up just a little bit over time. So there's bottles that I've put down on the shelf before that I come back, I'm like, I don't like this anymore, or that I really like more. So it does change over time after you pop that cork. So that's my opinion. You might think I'm completely wrong, but I have friends that say the same. So we'll just say that everyone's a little different. So I'm drinking today from my Motor City Gas whiskey glass here that I picked up. This is a while ago. You've actually probably seen these in other videos. But if you're in the Michigan area, they're in Royal Oak, I would highly recommend that you check them out. Not that they even know I'm doing this video. I just really like the guys that run it, and I think they know that because I've been down there a couple times. But it's a great place to go and, you know, buy some local whiskey. It's not the best Kentucky straight whiskey that you've ever had. It's Michigan-made whiskey in Royal Oak, but it's not bad either. So here is the nose on this one. Whew. That's a proof right there. It's a different nose than what I remember from just a little bit ago. I've got a lot more on this nose of, so right up front I'm going to get orange and I'm going to get spicy leather and rye notes. But a lot of orange, a lot of mint and nutmeg. Now mint and like a clove. But the orange and the fruit, light fruit notes, those are really coming through. Let's try it. Yep. There's that orange. Wow. There's some spice at the end. There's some orange right there up front, and mint, orange and mint. Just smack right in the face. So orange and mint, but then they are followed up by a real cinnamon, hot cinnamon burn. Hot cinnamon burn. It's lighting you up as it goes through. And then it's following up with a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of oak, tasting a tiny bit of age, and just a little bit of rye, not earthy, but rye notes, like, you know what, like a small bite of rye bread. So there's definitely some rye in this mash bill here that I can taste. So let's give it one more try. So yeah, this one, same thing. Orange, mint, a little more leather in this one than tasted in the last one. Oak, big cinnamon, heated bite. It warms you all the way through. It definitely sticks in your mouth. It's not one of those warms down here. It's one of those warms right in your jaw, right in the back of your jaw, right in your mid to late palate there. Got that burn. Feel it in your lips. Feel it on your gums. Good proof. I mean, this is a great proof for bourbon. I've always said that I like those 1 to 110 proofs. So it's got a great, neat balance of that light fruit, the orange and the mint, and the rye and the burn. It's got a neat balance of that. I think this is what makes this stuff, you know, a bourbon that people like. What do I think about it as an overall? So for the Wild Turkey Rare Breed, I'm going to give it a 90 out of 100. So that puts it in almost the excellent range. The only thing that keeps it out of the excellent range is just that, in my opinion, I like more of this is my flavor profile. I like more of the butterscotchy, the butterscotch, the vanilla, the buttery tones, the caramel tones. I like more of that flavor to come through in my bourbons, which is why I like bourbons like a Maker's 46 that's like, you know, tastes like a honey butterscotch candy. That's why I like bourbons like Willet Pot Still that have that nice, you know, butterscotch caramel toffee tone. So that's what I like. But 90 out of 100 is a great score because this just does a great job of balancing those fruit notes with those rye notes, with those spicy notes, with the hot cinnamon notes. That's really interesting. And for $38 and that proof and what I'm tasting, I'm buying more of these. I'm going to go buy the 112 version to compare it to this one for my notes. I might post a later review at some point, but I'm going to compare it to this one. And I'm probably going to buy a couple more of these 108s because these are pretty neat. These are really nice Wild Turkey products. I do love Wild Turkey. I'm not a huge fan of the 101, surprisingly, which everyone loves, but I like the Kentucky Spirit, the American Spirit. American Spirit? Yeah, that was a while ago. And I actually bought one of the Master's Keep 17-year-olds, if I didn't mention that already, that I'll be doing at a later time to show for you guys. So Wild Turkey Rare Breed, 90 out of 100. Let me know what you think about Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Let me know what you guys want for next week. I don't have anything planned. Actually, let's give you some options. So I'm going to give you number one. I'm going on vacation next week, so I'd like to do a fun one. Number one, I have 2 orphan barrels. I have the Rhetoric 20-year-old, and then I have the Barter House 20-year-old. So what I could do is I could do one video of the Rhetoric compared to the Barter House, which are both the 20-year-olds. The other ones I have, let me look. I'm actually looking at my shelf here. The other new ones that I have, I can do Hill Rock, which is a Solera aged bourbon, and I can do. Have I done Weller 12-year-old yet? I haven't done Weller 12-year-old, have I? Okay, so those are your options. First one, Rhetoric, Orphan Barrel Rhetoric versus Orphan Barrel Barter House. I'll do a comparison video. Might get a little tipsy. Second one is the Hill Rock Solera aged bourbon. Third one would be Weller 12-year-old. One of those, everyone goes crazy over Kentucky straight bourbons. So those 3 are your options. All right, guys. Choose wisely. No, I'm kidding. Whatever you guys want. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Once again, a day late. It was fun to do this on Thursday. We might actually start varying it up a little bit more. I got some great news recently, and I'm thinking I might actually start doing a couple more videos. I had some good news regarding some career stuff, so I'm actually thinking that I might not have more time, but I might be able to pick up some really cool bourbons that normally I wouldn't drop as much money on. I might be able to do that and to kind of take this whole little video journal and blog to the next level, and hopefully I can take you guys with me. So thanks again. Have a great night. Thanks for joining me here in Whiskey Blooded. I'll talk to you guys soon.